Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to discuss and recap the Bengals 27-24 win over the Minnesota Vikings. Been in a great mood all day. NFL fans can relate. When your team wins, Monday morning hits a hell of a lot better than if your team loses. So, great win by the guys yesterday. Very exciting to see. Very topsy-turvy up and down game. A lot of things went on, and for several instances, the game was in doubt. And if there's moments that it wasn't in doubt, it certainly felt like it was going to end in a tie. So great to see them come through. And the difference between 1-0 and 0-1, especially with this team, I feel like is enormous. So kind of going back to the game a little bit, early on, I felt like the Bengals were extremely conservative on offense. I know part of that was to try to work Burrow back into the flow of things. And also, wasn't really sure about that knee. People saw him on the exercise bike on the sidelines. So they were kind of playing it close to the vest, and they're kind of going tit for tat with the Vikings. On the other side of the ball, the Bengals defensive line did a really good job of going after Kirk Cousins. So that was really nice to see. Bengals took the lead and eventually ballooned up to a 14-point lead. And one of the things that occurred in that sequence as the lead grew was it was awesome to see Jamar Chase take off. There's been a lot of talk about him in the offseason with him dropping balls and whatnot, but him and Burrow hooked up in a beautiful way, and it was just a fly route. Chase caught it, took it in, and that's the connection that myself and other Bengals fans are hoping to see for years to come. So Bengals had a 14-point lead. Had a chance to expand on that, but for some strange reason, they went for it on 4th and short on their own 30-yard line. And after that, I was cussing Zach Taylor up and down. I felt like that was a horrible decision that allowed Minnesota to get back into the game. And if the Bengals had lost, that to me would have been the turning point. Zach Taylor still has to prove something to me and others. I don't feel like he entirely deserved this job. And decisions like that, while it's important to be aggressive, that to me was just stupidity. And it gave the Vikings momentum. They were able to tie the game up going into overtime. And in overtime, it looked like at times like Minnesota was going to win or was going to end in a tie. Now, Minnesota was driving up and down the field. Dalvin Cook fumbled. It went to a video review, and to me, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Bengals fan, to me, it definitely looked like the ball had come out. But as a Bengals fan, oftentimes you don't get those calls. So if the refs had overturned that call, that would have put the Vikings in field goal range. So they'd have won the game. But as it stood, the Bengals got the ball back. And on 4th and inches, again, I'm talking about what happened earlier in the game, Bengals lined up, and instead of Burrow going up the middle or Mixon, Burrow went back to pass. And in that moment, I was like, what in the hell is going on here? Threw it deep to Uzoma, and that really sealed the deal. Great kick by McPherson to end it, and what looked like a certain loss at times, Bengals were able to get the win. And it was really great to see Burrow pull it off at the end. Kid's a stud. Love the guy. Absolutely love him. Mixon had a big game. Bates, who caused the fumble, played an outstanding game. Please pay Jesse Bates, by the way. He needs to be paid. Pass rush is good at times. I noticed Hendrickson making some plays on the defensive line, so that was good to see. And I'm feeling great about playing the Bears on week 2. I will do a preview on that later on. I really like my chances going up against Andy Dalton. I'm assuming the Bears are going to start him again. So want to get some of my thoughts about the Bengals game against the Vikings. Great win. I'm feeling so good right now about this team. I know there's still a long ways to go, but, as of right now, I'm feeling great. But as always, I thank you guys for watching these videos, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.